Hi everyone, my name is Ebony and this is my first video on my public speaking journey. I'm currently a Toastmaster and I wanted to start recording some of my speeches just to show the improvement that comes out of practicing public speaking, getting out there and challenging yourself and taking a risk. So I wanted to share this with everyone on YouTube, any viewers who are interested in taking their public speaking to the next level. This video that you'll see is this actually is my first video that I'll upload, and I'll try to upload one video monthly to show and demonstrate some of the skills that I've been learning through my practicing of public speaking as a Toastmaster. So enjoy, and please let me know your comments, subscribe to the channel. This particular subject is on parenting, and I'll be exploring 3 types of parenting in my speech: authoritative, permissive, and self-balance, or a balanced approach to parenting. And I'm doing this in a group setting, so I really wanted to engage my audience. So you'll see the audience members moving around and me telling them to go to certain areas of the room, all a tactic to get the audience engaged. So please listen, review, tell me your comments, and enjoy. Bye. Fellow Toastmasters and welcome to our guests. Today I'd like to talk about a very controversial subject. A subject that a lot of us take near and dear to our heart. I want you to stand up if you have any children.
I don't know. Should I stand up there?
If you don't know, you should stand.
No.
If you haven't paid child support, don't stand.
If you don't know, you can stand or you can sit, whatever you would like, Dana. All right, so I have a total of 4 people in the room who have children. Now, those of you who do not have children, you're not going to be left out, because I would like to ask all of you this question: whether you are a parent or you come from a background where you had this type of growing up type of
Experience.
Thank you. So, for those of you who are standing up who are parents, would you consider yourself an authoritative parent or a permissive parent? Would you consider yourself authoritative or permissive? If you feel like you're an authoritative parent, I want you to come and sit on this side of the room.
Okay, I'm sitting over there. I'm just holding this camera, but I'm over there.
If you consider yourself a permissive parent, I want you to sit on this side.
What if you're somewhere in between?
You can't be in
You have to
between.
choose one. But I will address those that are in between a little bit later. And you can have a seat during my presentation. You can have a seat. You want to go around the side? Yeah. Okay. So Dana, you are not a parent, and Deetra as well are not parents, right? But if you had to put your childhood, the way you were brought up, into a category, would it be in an authoritative type of fashion or a permissive fashion? If you're authoritative, yes I am. So where would you be? The way you grew up, was it authoritative or was it permissive?
Authoritative.
So you need to move this side. All right. So what I would like to do today is talk a little bit about both of these styles of parenting, because most of us, especially us of African American descent, kind of go towards this authoritative side. So I want you guys to tell me, what are some of the characteristics of your authoritative parenting or the parenthood that you had? Childhood that you had, excuse me.
Ask the question again.
So tell me, what are some of the characteristics that you have as an authoritative parent or that you experience as an authoritative child in an authoritative household?
Okay, my no means no. Absolute no. No going back. That's it.
No means no, nothing else, nothing.
No negotiation.
No negotiation. Okay. What else?
I can show you
better than I can tell you.
I love it. I love it.
I can show you better than I can.
Damn.
I can show
I'm
you
waiting
better
till
than I
my
can
son
tell
brought
you,
you
and
in
that's
when I take
something
you
that I
out.
have heard. Okay. Any others?
No TV until your room is cleaned up.
That's it.
The TV has been off for 40 years.
Right. No TV. Right. And Dana, you have one?
I was limited in terms of the distance from home.
So you couldn't go past the 2 houses down or past a street light, things like
Yeah,
that.
1 square block.
I think that may have been good for you, Dana. Well, we'll talk about that a little bit
That
later.
explains a lot too.
I think he still ventured too far.
So let's talk a little bit about authoritative. If I had to put myself on one side of the room, I would be over here as well. I grew up in a home where it was very strict to the point. Everything was structured. There was no, okay, well maybe you could stay up late tonight. Oh, well you don't have to eat your food today. Not at all. So when you think about this, and you think about children today, and the state that we are in with all the children, do you think authoritative is the best approach? And just think about that. I don't want you to answer. Just want you to think about it. I think about myself in a situation that I have with my 3 kids, and I take a more of an authoritative approach with them. We get up in the morning, we get dressed, we brush our teeth, we eat breakfast, we get in the car. You have a strict formula for how we interact. But also, I incorporate some other things that are not authoritative that may actually help. So let me go to Jeff's side of the room. So, Jeff, you're a permissive parent, right?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about some characteristics of your permissive parenting.
I don't have a strict rule on what kind of academic performance my kids has to bring home. I don't require them to be a straight A student. As long as they get an average of B, I'm fine.
Did you say a D?
Yes. Actually, my daughter's kind of struggling for that.
She's struggling with a
You
D.
don't have to ask me for permission to bring friends to for a sleepover.
Oh, wow.
And they get to eat whatever they want to eat. We don't have to talk about topics such as carbs, sugars, or carbohydrates, or what they eat at the dining table. And we don't want them to spend their whole weekend just on books.
So can I ask you a question, Jeff? When you grew up, how was your household? Was it the same as the way that you're raising your kids today?
I happen to have a pair of very busy parents. Therefore, I get to take my friends home to play with after school every day. I get to sleep at the friend's house. I don't even have to call them that I'm not going home.
So you grew up in a very permissive household.
And nobody even asked me to become a straight A or something.
You did it on your own.
Yes.
Right. And so you exactly define the characteristics of a permissive household. And some of the things that I found in a permissive household is where we allow the children to make choices. Where in an authoritative, we've seen that, we don't really get an opportunity to make a lot of choices. A lot of choices were made for us and we had to follow. Where in this situation, the children are able to make choices, and Jeff, as the parent, is supporting that child. So you support the choice they make, and has that worked with your children?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they do whatever they want to do.
They do whatever they want, right?
Make a
Do
D.
what they want.
Big D.
So I want to talk about both of the approaches because I don't want to put one against the other because they're both good approaches. If we look at the authoritative approaches, there are some pros and cons, of course, to every side.
Right.
If we look at the pros and cons of authoritative, some of the pros are your children have structure. They're usually self-confident. They usually are able to carry out tasks and do them in a timely manner. But some of the cons you have for authoritative is sometimes your child may feel that they never can accomplish anything.
Yeah.
Because they may not ever get it right. For instance, you have to get an A. You have to have A's and B's. Or my way or the highway. So they may not even feel confident to speak their mind. and have an opinion on certain things. Where if we go to the other side, for the permissive parent, yes, pros and cons as well. Pros, your child flourishes, they're making decisions, they feel free to do whatever they want, and their parent will support them. But at the same time, some of the cons to that side is that the child may overtake the parent. And we've seen situations where some parents feel like that the child is running the parent.
That's right.
Get over here, come up here, you do this, you do that. So there are pros and cons to both sides. So I really would like everyone to come together now and take both characteristics and combine them into what I call is a balanced style parent.